Hello, YouTube, Google, and our fellow comedy and educational community. We're going to read Chapter 5 today of Checklist for a Perfect Christmas by Judith Blahnik. It's published by Doubleday Dell Publishing Group Incorporated, 1540 Broadway, New York, New York, 10036, 1996. Chapter 5, The Traveler's Christmas. According to statistics, few large families, 2 adults and 2 or more children, actually travel for pleasure at Christmas. That is, travel purely for the purpose of exploring or being in a place other than home for the holidays. If large families do travel, it's to familiar places where relatives live. Quite often, to those who live in popular warm locales, one reason that so few families travel for pleasure at Christmas is pretty obvious. It's expensive, more expensive than any other time of the year. Even if hotels or motels offer discounted rates, which by and large they do, they're discounting from an already inflated holiday rate. And plane fares, if not booked long in advance at special rates, can soak up an entire family holiday budget and then some. Single adults and couples without children and non-traditional families, such as one adult with 1 or 2 children, are more likely to travel for pleasure at Christmas. The timing is perfect since most schools are closed for 1 or 2 weeks, and adults can arrange vacations from work far in advance. Domestic destinations include mountain and skiing resorts, warm weather, and tourist-friendly cities such as Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, and Orlando, where there are many family-friendly hotels. Disney World has recently opened the All-Star Hotel, which puts up any size family for about $70 a night. Now keep in mind this was in 1996. Native American sites in the Southwest, such as Albuquerque, Taos, Santa Fe, New Mexico, are also popular at Christmas time. Modes of transportation include everything from camper to jet. Adults and children alike are fascinated by trains, especially for short jaunts through snowy winter terrain. Train travel is relatively inexpensive as well. Pleasurable during the holidays, and Amtrak offers special promotions where kids can travel for a reduced fare. International trips include popular European rail excursions through Switzerland and Scandinavia, and via rail, Canada's incredible rail journey through some of the most beautiful rugged territory of North America. The Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico and Jamaica and other islands in the Caribbean are popular not only because of warm weather, but because of the native population is predominantly Catholic, and the holidays are jam-packed with traditional festivals and religious pageantry. In Jamaica, the Boxing Day parade held on the first weekday after Christmas is a lively carnival in the spring. In Mexico, Las Posadas processions outdoors each day start on December 12th and continue through Christmas Day. Another popular international Christmastide destination is southern Germany, for quaint Bavarian towns, handmade gifts from charmingly decorated shops, sweets and hearty foods, festivals, concerts, and pageants. In London, there's the promise of a Dickensian Christmas, replete with the wafting aromas of roast beef and plum pudding. Greece offers the possibility of 2 Christmases 1 week apart, one Catholic, the other Greek Orthodox. In Montreal and especially Quebec, tourists may hear French carols in Gothic cathedrals and enjoy nearby skiing too. Planning the trip. If you think that a travel Christmas is exactly what you and yours would like, start making plans early. A year in advance will help secure good rates to the more popular destinations. But before you rush off to a travel agent or start calling tourist boards, consider just what it is that you want. What is your primary purpose? What part of your curiosity or appetite are you seeking to express by taking a journey at Christmas time? Do you want an adventure and a chance to spend quality time with your child or your loved one? If so, you may want to hike the Indian ruins of the Southwest, ski a Colorado or Idaho mountain, or take off for the Galapagos. Do you want peaceful relaxation in the warmth somewhere? Consider Hawaii, the Caribbean, the Yucatan, or any of the Club Meds that offer warm weather R&R. Do you want to experience Christmas in another culture? Perhaps a train trip through parts of Europe, Eurail adventures in Europe, to hear the choirs of Vienna or Mozart performed in Prague on Christmas Eve, to shop in Paris and attend services at Notre Dame, to indulge in a traditional smorgasbord in Scandinavia, to watch the fine glass blowers, carvers, and craftspersons in the small towns of South Germany. You might dance through the upbeat festivals of the Caribbean, dine in a Victorian setting in England or Wales, hike to the great waterfalls of South America, march in Las Posada procession in Mexico, or be among all the other pilgrims in Bethlehem on Christmas Day. Sit down and write down your fantasy Christmas destinations and dream travel activities. Do not censor your list at all or make it make sense yet. You do not need to justify your travel yens and cravings. Put the list aside for a while. Consider your finances and prepare a spending savings plan with your significant others that will allow you to afford Christmas travel vacation. Choose one or two dream trip ideas from your fantasy list. Try to combine your fantasy with the fantasies of your significant others until you hone your dream to one or two ideas. If you're traveling with children, remember that international travel with children can be a nightmare unless there are activities that will interest them during the travel and after arrival. The destination has to be good for children, or the precious time set aside to be together will be fruitless. Now, find yourself a travel agent who's certified specialist in your area of interest. For example, it's not only people are only certified family travel specialists, they also have great expertise in handling special or exotic travel and holiday needs. There are many travel specialists as there are tastes and curiosities. Food travel specialists for those interested in international cooking schools, restaurants, famous vineyards, and marketplaces. Family pleasure travel specialists for those interested in family-friendly travel. Art travel specialists for those interested in the great museums, birthplaces, and memorials to famous artists. The list of the travel agent's specialty goes on to include history, music, theater, architecture, textiles and crafts, ecotourism, and gardens. You can even find an agent who specializes in romantic travel. Other agents are expert at handling the special needs of single adults with kids, large families, mature travelers, disabled travelers, young newlyweds, single adults, and gay and lesbian travelers. To find such an agent, look up your local chapter of the American Society of Travel Agents, ASTA, certifies agents for specialty travel. Before you call an agent, do your homework and have specifics ready to present. For example, you're parents of 2 teenagers and you want a Christmas tour of the Southwest or London or Munich or Paris. You're a single person with a 10-year-old who loves animals. You both want to go somewhere near the water so that you can swim, and you want to be warm. You're a musician and you and your significant other want to hear Christmas music in the great cathedrals of the world. You're a bungee jumper and you and your adult son want to jump the cliffs of South Africa for Christmas. You're newly married and the two of you want to go someplace to be alone. It doesn't matter where, but it has to be romantic, beautiful, and serene with a warm tradition of Christmas and a nightlife. It may take a few rounds with your travel agent, browsing brochures, making compromises if necessary, but once your travel plans are in place, you're free to plan Christmas on the home front. And Christmas at home is important. It's the opportunity to exchange warmth and express affection for all the friends, relatives, co-workers, teachers, doctors, neighbors, etc. who will be traveling with you, but with whom you want to share some holiday pleasure. Just make sure your Christmas at home festivities are completed no less than 3 days before you leave on your trip. Checklist for a traveler's Christmas. March 1st to 15th. Decide where and how you'd like to travel during Christmas holidays. For domestic or international travel, bargains to one of the more popular destinations such as Orlando, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Munich, Vienna, or London. Book your flight, hotel, and car rental now for low fares. Choose to depart on an off-peak day and hour to avoid heavy crowds and higher fares. Although most national and international destinations can be booked at last minute, the earlier you book, the better the fares. Set up a travel savings spending plan. Coordinate school, vacation, and work vacation times. October 15th to 21st. If you haven't done so already, book flights for all domestic and international travel. It's still possible to get the flight you need, but probably not at discounted fares. Decide how you will spend the holidays before you leave home and in what in-home entertaining you will do, including Thanksgiving in this discussion. How big an affair do you want for each event? If you haven't done so already, communicate to all extended family and friends your plans to be away at Christmas. Arrange for host, pet, and planned sitter while you will be away. October 22nd to 28th. Confirm hotel, motel, car rental reservations that you made last spring, or book reservations now. Ask for confirmation numbers and/or fax copies, emails, etc. Make a general list of all the tasks you must accomplish over the next few weeks. This might include simple home decorations, outdoor lights, tree, Christmas cards, gift shopping, preparing for in-home entertainment, making gifts such as cookies and crafts, grocery shopping, buy anything you might need while you're traveling, mailing packages, house cleaning, attending school plays, office parties, or concerts, packing. Set a spending plan for the holidays, taking into consideration host decor, gifts, entertainment, special activities, pleasure travel, spending plan. Make your gift list. Include homemade gifts such as cookies, breads, and preserves. October 29th to November 4th. Hang a special November, December, January calendar that's easy to see. Fill in events and deadlines such as school plays, concert parties, host decorating day, gift shopping, start and complete, activities with the kids, shopping for trip arrangements, and packing vacation dates. Plan train or car departures and arrivals. Plan your pre-Christmas party menu and guest list. Mail invitations, email or invite people by phone. Make any reservations for babysitter, pet sitter, car services, or caterers if needed. Stock up on tape, film, battery, stamp, ribbon, and wrapping paper. Don't forget the bows. Start making handmade ornaments to give as gifts or keep for your own. November 5th to 11th. Shop for gifts. Take out boxes of holiday decorations and special tableware from the storage. Replace faded or broken items and buy fresh candles. Check Christmas lights. Cook and freeze some make-ahead meals for busy times coming up. 2 or 3 hearty soups, chilies, or casseroles. Plan Thanksgiving menu. If you're having a potluck, let guests know what to bring. Confirm plans if any with caterers for Christmas party. Buy or make Christmas cards. November 12th to 18th. Order turkey or pies for Thanksgiving. If you haven't done so already, order gifts from the catalogs to be sent directly to recipients or online. Decorate your house with autumnal branches, dried corn swags, or bouquets of dry flowers. Complete your gift shopping. Take in any clothes that need to be dry cleaned for the trip. Buy any items needed for the trip. Watch videos or read travel information about Christmas and your planned destination. December 15th to 21st. Deliver gifts to neighbors and friends, teachers, and coworkers. Go over details with host sitters. Make sure they know how to take in any mail or handouts that might accumulate and to water plants, including the Christmas tree. If they're caring for pets, that too. Day of travel. Call the airlines to confirm your flight time before you leave for the airport or check online. Arrive at the airport at least 1 hour before domestic departures, 2 hours before international flights, and that's probably changed. Check that. This was 1996. If you're carrying gifts, know that they are subject to security and inspection, which could involve unwrapping them. It's sometimes good to mail your gifts ahead of time to the people. It avoids you from having to take them in your travels. You may want to take everything down before you go. However, outdoor lights and indoor lights are on a timer, are good deterrents for crime, and etc. So stay tuned for chapter 6 next time of a checklist for a perfect Christmas. Judith Blahnik. Thanks everyone. Have a good day.